More people are living in homeless camps in Savannah
than in the past, are living under bridges or in the woods, often in filthy conditions. Homeless prevention groups say the number of rogue camps in the Savannah area has grown to 39. That's the most
rogue camps is a homeless hate phrase
they've seen in years. WTOC investigates, looks at how the trend is linked to Savannah's affordable housing crunch. Lead investigative reporter Jessica Savage visited one of those camps and reports.
This is where we live at.
Under the President Street overpass
in the richest country in the world,
there is a community of about 40 people living in tents.
6 more weeks of winter. I wish it was summer right now.
The morning low on the day of our visit.
I really like living under the bridge idea because you just get that added shelter. It's excellent. It would be a great place for a sanctuary.
It was 36 degrees.
Because, I mean, what are they doing with this land? There's nothing going on with this land. But unsanctioned villages are hell on earth. There's no organization, no structure, no facilities.
Just have to bundle up. Hi, babies. Hi, babies.
See, there it is. Those dogs cannot go to a shelter and probably not in most housing.
On a chilly February day, Heather Ponzius showed us around her campsite.
This is how we live right here.
Can you believe that? America. And it's not like the Great Depression, right? When shit was really bad. Things are great right now in America.
Inside her tent, sleeping bags, a lamp, and a heater that connected to a gas generator. As we learned, each tent in the community represents a room in a house. Most are for sleeping, others for storage, and one?
And this is what we have to use for like toilets and stuff. We make our own bathroom.
There is no running water or plumbing. And since Heather moved in 6 months ago, she says the camp
6 months
has doubled in size to around 40 people.
Well, where'd she get that water? That was amazing. It looks like she could walk over and get water. If that's like within walking distance of that camp, that is huge.
People.
Since the pandemic has gotten worse, a lot more people is being more homeless. The landlords are kicking them out.
The camp on President Street is one of the largest and most visible camps in the area. It's one of close to 40 homeless camps identified by the Chatham-Savannah Authority for the Homeless.
I would say that we've been in crisis with the homeless population for a very long time, decades.
Decades. Isn't that interesting? We've been doing this for decades, and no one has talked about it.
Executive Director Cindy Kelly says the number of camps right now is at a high point because of reasons connected to the pandemic.
The beginning effects of eviction because of COVID.
This is the beginning effects. And this is nationwide. This isn't just Savannah. This is every city in America.
COVID, I think it's going to get worse.
Yeah, I think it's going to get worse too, lady.
Those who live in tents are part of a much larger group of people who rely on homeless services in the Savannah area. According to a 2019 homeless service count, there were nearly 4,600 men, women, and children affected.
That's a lot. That's a lot of homeless people. Those are West Coast numbers. Like Seattle and stuff.
By that count, Kelly said Savannah is more comparable to Atlanta when it comes to the population served. As she explained, the root cause in Savannah is unchanged.
We have a critical housing shortage here.
There it is. It's not addiction. It's not that these people are losers. Critical housing shortage and the cost of housing.
Because of that, we have folks who live on the street, have lived on the street for many years, have some income, and
there's people with income that can't afford houses, and then there's people that don't have income. They don't have IDs, they don't have food card, they don't have anything.
Do not have enough income to be able to afford affordable housing.
So there you go. You can't even afford to live in America.
For many of those living on the streets, the Homeless Authority estimates that what is affordable is $250 to $350 per month.
That's it. That's the number. That's the actual number. Because if you're living on disability, you're making about $800 a month. $300 is fine. All utilities.
Compare that number to the average monthly rent in Savannah right now. According to rentcafe.com, the average place is about $1,160.
Yeah, there it is. I mean, that's the average rent. That's what it is in Cleveland. Akron's a little lower, about $900. But again, disability is $800. You're going to be homeless if you're on disability.
$5 per month. It's a number that continues to climb each year. A price that is far out of reach for people like Heather Ponzius who are living on disability.
The only
There it is.
thing that I've found in Spitches is $550 a month and is a room in a house.
She can find a room for $550. That's 3/4 of what she's making. I guarantee she's making $800 a month.
And I don't trust room in houses.
No, agreement houses are dangerous and crazy. Yeah.
She says she is limited to improve her financial situation because of a neurological condition.
A lot of us have
puppy.
mental and health problems. I have
Yeah.
seizures.
It's a condition she says she was born with and interferes with her ability to break the cycle.
This is about my fifth time being homeless in Savannah.
5th time.
Even though I have a Social Security check, but it's not enough to get a apartment.
There it is. She has been diagnosed with a disability. She's getting a Social Security check, and she's living under a
Or
bridge.
anything.
The Homeless Authority regularly checks in with those who live at the camps. Well, Cindy Kelly told me a majority of the people who are chronically
They don't regularly check in. I mean, it's a
homeless
lie.
are senior citizens. Dawn, she said many have medical concerns and should be in assisted living.
Yeah. Oh, and you want to try and get an assisted living? I've tried that. It's like, that's really impossible to get.
Just a sad revelation here tonight.
A revelation, huh, lady? Never knew that? It's been going on for decades. The lady said it was decades.
Well, the city has partnered with the Homeless Authority to open a sanitary camp on.
There it is. Thank God. Thank God. You triage in another camp.
19th Street. It will have running water, bathrooms, and showers.
Yes.
The city of
Yes.
Savannah has not provided an updated timeline on when it will actually open.
This is an emergency, people. American homelessness is an emergency, like a tornado, like a tsunami, like a forest fire, like floods. It is an economic emergency, but we treat these people like losers. That was a well put out piece. I applaud Savannah for a sanitary camp. Weird name. It's like, but whatever. Sanitary camp, fine. Whatever you want to call it. You need rules, and they will accept rules. They will. That's the other thing they say a lot of times. Well, these people don't want rules. Bull fucking shit. They don't want to get stolen from, I'll tell you that. They want to be safe. They want rules. They want rules. Everybody wants rules. Nobody wants to live in the fucking wilderness. God damn it. So angry. All right. Good job, Savannah.